Hey everyone, it's Luke here from LT Gaming and welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing the top 10 Napoleonic Wargames to pick up in 2025. From the grandeur of Waterloo to the chaos of the Italian campaign, the Napoleonic Wars have left an indelible mark on history. Whether you're commanding the mighty French Empire or even the British, plotting strategies in real time or diving into turn-based battles, these games offer the ultimate challenge for any strategy gamer. And while I'm on that subject, why are the British not in Civ 7? I mean, come on guys, get with the program. But before I digress into a whole rant, we've got a variety of gameplay styles from deep grand strategy to tactical war games, and even some real-time combat for those looking for an immersive experience. This was a surprisingly difficult list to put together. There were some titles that I left off just because the ratings have really dropped through the floor, and I want it to be a list of quality games. As always, your comments are welcome. What do you think of the titles on the list? Did I miss any? I think we're going to struggle here. It seems to be quite a tight area. Just to let everybody know, I have been suffering with a nasty flu, which I'm kind of just getting over, so my voice is a little weak here and there. But anyway, let's jump into another great list. And kicking off today's list is Victory and Glory Napoleon. This is a grand strategy war game where you take command as Napoleon Bonaparte. You will attempt to conquer Europe in a sprawling campaign of diplomacy, war, and historical events. This one stands out because it blends deep strategy with the elegance of a board game. Victory and Glory Napoleon lets you refight the entire Napoleonic Wars with historical accuracy and unpredictability. With unique event cards, a challenging AI, and both strategic and tactical battles, no two campaigns play the same. I really enjoyed my time with this game, and even the tactical battles, although simple, captivated me, and overall I think it's a real hidden gem that you should definitely check out. It also has a sequel based in the American Civil War which wasn't quite as well received, but it's a decent title overall. Combat Directive Napoleonic Wars is a classic Star War game that brings the grand battles of the Napoleonic era to life, with deep strategic gameplay. Designed for the true historical warfare enthusiast, Combat Directive takes inspiration from classic war games, offering an authentic and challenging experience, and it was brought to my attention by some of the more hardcore wargamers in our Discord. With its emphasis on tactical maneuvering and battlefield command, it delivers a pure strategy-driven approach to Napoleonic warfare. If you're a fan of traditional hex-based or operational level wargames, this one is for you. Just a quick interlude to say most of you who watch the channel are not subscribed, so make sure to go down below and hit that subscribe button because it helps smaller channels like us grow really quickly, and both me and Tom really appreciate it. March of the Eagles is another grand strategy wargame brought to us by Paradox set during the Napoleonic Wars. You will lead your nation in a fight for dominance over Europe through war, diplomacy, and strategic planning. And all of this without the masses of Paradox DLC we expect from their other titles. I just couldn't resist getting that dig in. This one stands out because unlike broader grand strategy titles, March of the Eagles is laser focused on the Napoleonic era, balancing large-scale warfare with logistics, diplomacy, and coalition building. With deep military mechanics, an innovative victory system, and intense multiplayer for up to 32 players, though good luck finding anybody out there to play this with, it offers a dynamic and competitive wargaming experience. I picked this one up when it first came out and I wasn't that impressed, but then revisited it around 6 months ago and had a great time. There's a couple of mods which really improve the gameplay, but if you want that focused Napoleonic experience, then it's definitely a good title. Imperial Glory is a grand strategy wargame that blends turn-based empire management with real-time tactical battles, bringing the Napoleonic Wars to life. This one stands out because it offers a unique mix of large-scale campaign strategy and detailed cinematic land and naval combat, though bear in mind it's from 2005. With over 50 provinces to conquer and control, players must master diplomacy, economy, and warfare to dominate Europe and North Africa. Its immersive real-time battles and strategic depth make it a standout Napoleonic wargame, even if it's a little older now. Wars Across the World is a versatile turn-based strategy game that covers a wide range of historical conflicts. These include Napoleonic battles like Waterloo and Austerlitz through DLC scenarios. This game stands out because it offers a unique I go, you go system blending grand strategy with tactical combat. With a broad range of historical settings, event cards that add unpredictability, and detailed battle mechanics involving morale, leadership, and combined arms, it delivers a deep and replayable Napoleonic wargaming experience. If you're interested in other battles in history, it's also one to check out. Next up, we have Napoleon's Eagles Game of the Napoleonic Wars. I mean, could you go for any more of a direct name? It's a faithful adaptation of the classic War and Peace board game, bringing the strategic depth of Napoleonic warfare to the digital battlefield, and it's brought to us by our friends at Avalon Digital, well known for the SGS series. This title stands out because the game expertly translates the tense decision making of the board game into a computer format, offering solo historical scenarios and a multiplayer grand campaign. Whether reliving legendary battles or shaping an alternate history, Napoleon's Eagles delivers deep, turn-based strategy for fans of classic wargaming. Next up, we have a very hardcore wargame called Campaign Waterloo, which is brought to us by the Wargame Design Studio. It's a highly detailed wargame with 159 standalone scenarios and 6 campaign options, diving deep into the Waterloo campaign, both historical and hypothetical. This one stands out because it delivers an immense amount of tactical depth, covering various battles including several alternate history paths. Its massive 224,000 hex map and company scale details make it a wargame enthusiast's dream, offering everything from solo tutorials to head-to-head action. This game offers countless hours of replayability, all while immersing players in the complex dynamics of one of history's most important campaigns. You won't find this one on Steam. You'll have to go to the Wargame Design Studio website, which I'll link in the description below, where you'll find a plethora of amazing wargames. Scourge of War Remastered is a highly detailed real-time 3D simulation that puts you in command at the height of one of the most intense Napoleonic battles. It stands out because you get to take command in a true historical simulation that takes everything to the next level. Developed by Norbsoft Dev, it combines deep tactical gameplay with realistic battle mechanics. It offers authentic 3D terrain, troop movements and battle dynamics, and it's a must-play for anyone who loves commanding armies in high-stakes Napoleonic warfare. With its focus on real-time strategy, it captures the scale and intensity of historical battles like no other game. Total War Napoleon is a masterful blend of real-time tactics and turn-based strategy, bringing the Napoleonic Wars to life with cinematic battles and deep empire management. This one stands out because it delivers an immersive mix of large-scale grand strategy and gripping real-time battles. Lead armies across Europe in historically inspired campaigns, manage resources and diplomacy, and command formations in visually stunning clashes. Whether you're rewriting history or reliving iconic battles, this is a must-play for any fan of Napoleonic warfare. When this game came out, I went absolutely crazy. It's so up my street, it was unbelievable, and I can't believe how many hours I sunk into it. I also won many online battles, which was, to this day, a very proud moment for me. However, saying that, it's definitely one of the more obvious titles on the list. And finally, topping off this list, we have RBM Studios Waterloo, a game that I very proudly beta tested. It's a turn-based classic strategy wargame that recreates the famous Battle of Waterloo with historical accuracy, designed by wargame legend Mark Herman and brought to life by Bob Tipton over at Hexes of War. Bob's a great friend of the channel and regularly comments on videos, so I definitely appreciate your support in getting me involved in this game and your upcoming title Rebel Fury, which I can't wait for. RBM Studios Waterloo stands out because it's a throwback to the classic hex-based wargames of the 70s and 80s. With solo and multiplayer modes, it gives players the chance to command units in one of history's most pivotal battles. The strategic depth comes from the careful maneuvering as you balance your own units while trying to outsmart your opponent. Whether playing solo against AI or online with friends, it offers a rich tactical experience for both newcomers and veteran wargamers alike. Go out and support this studio. He's already created a game around Gettysburg, Rebel Fury is coming next, and it only cost €4.99 or your regional equivalent. Go and support Bob's game, it's absolutely awesome. So there we go, LT gamers, the Napoleonic Wargames list comes to a close. Now I know there's other games out there, but they really were a mixed bag when I took a look. But do make some suggestions below if you think I missed anything. Your comments are always highly valued here. Let me know what you think of the games on the list. Like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. I've been Luke from LT Gaming, and I'll catch you on the next one.